draft proposal promising a NATO-style security guarantee if Ukraine is attacked, but at what cost? How Ukraine's President Zelensky is reacting to the U.S. peace plan drafted with Moscow, but not the country he leads. The race for California governor has a new competitor. Eric Swalwell's promises as he tries to shift from Capitol Hill to the Golden State. Then,
the record-breaking Thanksgiving travel is here. The line's almost out the door at SFO, and this is the one that's supposed to get you through security faster.
From KTVU Fox 2 News, this is Mornings on 2.
Well, good morning, and thank you for joining us. Welcome back to Mornings on 2. I'm Dave Clark.
Good morning. I'm Pam Cook. It is Friday, November 21st.
I like the blue.
We're wearing blue because it's Steve Paulson's favorite color. It is Steve Paulson's last day before he retires.
It is?
Yes. Did you know you were retired? Oh, so
I thought
go ahead
maybe
and
you just
stay
did
then.
this because it was Friday.
We have special surprises planned throughout the morning, so stay with us.
It is all Steve
I'm not
Paulson.
going anywhere for a couple hours.
All right.
Oh, okay.
But you have our forecast.
Yeah, I do indeed. It's a cold one out there, although enough of a breeze is keeping us really from getting colder. Santa Rosa 39, but the rest are in the 40s. The main breeze is up in the hills, but there's a teeny bit of fog out there, but I think that's about ready to go because there's enough of a breeze to kind of scour things out. Our low is in Southern California, and up in the hills, look at that, a little bit of a breeze mainly out of the north, and that's going to equal a little bit warmer day, even though it's kind of tough to do this time of year. But with the high building in, we are looking for a drier pattern here, at least a week. It's long overdue. Breezy and warmer highs in the 60s today. All right, I have to ask the man, is it still BART? Is that still front and center?
Yeah, it's BART service is still stopped, Steve, between Berryessa and Hayward and Berryessa due to some equipment problems. So there's no service between those 2 points. The Concord train is running. That's the busiest line. You can still get into San Francisco. You just have to get up just north of Bayfair, essentially, on that Hayward line. Let's go out and take a look at the Bay Bridge. More people may come here. This is our AAA traffic camera. They might come here using their car if they can't rely on BART. So we'll see what happens to the morning commute. It's 6:02. Let's go back to the desk.
All right. Thank you, Sal. It is the start of what is expected to be a record-breaking travel time for the Thanksgiving holiday.
And KTVU's Devin Truby is at SFO right now. So, Devin, how are things out there this morning?
From captive to celebrated, the White House welcomed to honor former Israeli hostages and why they say the mission is not over yet. And after hundreds of arrests in Charlotte, Border Patrol making their next move, how soon agents could start their sweep in New Orleans, and the challenge immigrant advocates will face to protect undocumented families.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
A political firestorm on Capitol Hill following a viral video by Democratic Congress members with military background. We'll tell you why that is causing fury from the White House with death threats and demands for arrests. And the stage is set at PayPal Park in San Jose for the biggest night in women's soccer. The energy already electric. What fans can expect for the National Women's Soccer League Championship match.
From KTVU Fox 2 News, this is Mornings on 2.
All right, there it is. You hear it live. The opening bell, Fidelity Investments visiting the exchange this morning. No big news from Fidelity, but after a full day of wild swings, this morning it looks like a bit of a recovery. That's after the president of the New York Federal Reserve suggested the Fed could cut rates again at its meeting in December. Looks like the Dow's going to open up about 200 points, maybe about 80 points or so for the NASDAQ. So hopefully a good ending to the week. For Steve Paulson.
I was going to ask you, will Steve like that?
Yeah, I think he will like some green and some up arrows.
It's been a tough month, Pamela.
We've talked about those who are close to retirement, and you're the closest.
Well, I can see it. Right over there.
It's right over there.
All right, thank you, too. You know, I've known this guy for 25 years. We used to get in a lot of trouble in Walnut Creek and Danville. He made me do it. He made me do it. But the man who dials up these wonderful pictures.
That's gorgeous.
Kevin Pender in
Kevin
engineering.
Pender?
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin got off of ordering something on Amazon. just long enough to get me this great picture. Kevin, you're the best. Thank you, sir. We do have 39. Dave just came in and said, hey, man, it's cold out there.
It is.
30s and 40s on the temps here. The system is in Southern California. They have had almost an historic November in Southern California, and they're getting more rain now. Right above, though, the Claremont there, a little northeast breeze has kicked in. North 17. We don't want to get too strong, but you can see why. High pressure building in, and that low in Southern California. So get ready for a stretch of dry weather for at least a week. Breezy and warmer will be in town today. All right. Sal's here. Unfortunately, I think it starts with a B.
Bart, that's right. We have some problems with Bart. The rest of the system is doing well. What is the rest of the system, you ask? Let's go to the map. Anything past South Hayward, you cannot get on Bart. So from South Hayward to Berryessa, you cannot get on a Bart train because of system problems. I think it's a wayside issue, but we'll see. Right now, we do have the system here between South Hayward and the Berryessa, North San Jose area not working because of a problem. So I'm circling this. This is off limits, this red here. But the rest of the system does move well, all right? So you can take a Concord train, you can take a Richmond train into San Francisco. It's just this little section where you cannot catch a train for the time being. This is a look at the Bay Bridge. It's look a little slower than I'd like it to see it on a Friday, and I think some people said, well, got to take the car. 6:32, let's go back to the desk.
All right, thank you, Sal. Happening tomorrow, San Jose once again becomes the soccer spotlight.
It's a big deal. They're going to host the National Women's Soccer League championship game between two teams with a lot of history. KTVU's James Torres is at PayPal Park, home of Bay FC. All the details for this match. Good morning, James. He's considering his legal options.